left all alone. She wanted to weep, but a mermaid has no tears, and so suffers so much more.
In the 21st century, Japan is facing a crisis. A mysterious disease has begun ravaging the world, transforming humans into monsters. Desperate for the means to defeat this threat, the Japanese government makes a deal with an organization known only as the Accord Corporation. This mysterious corporation has in their possession magical weapons, which are given to the government for use in top-secret projects. Using these magical weapons to experiment on human children, the government hopes to create living weapons, powerful beings that can stand against the terrifying threat of the Legion. However, these children are tainted by the process. While some seem fine at first, they all eventually begin to exhibit the very same traits as the monsters they were created to destroy, and are eventually reduced to beasts. Halua, Eleanor and her sisters, the original Kaine, and Louise. Louise is unique among the living weapons in that she has been put through the gestaltization process. Though she is made to become a gestalt, a conversation between the twins reveals that no replicant body was ever created for her. After all, she's just an expendable tool. Owing to her nature as a living weapon, Louise has so much power as a gestalt that she is able to maintain a human form, though she cannot disguise the red pupils marking her as something neither human nor replicant. After the Shadow Lord rebels against the project, the twins arrange to have Louise brought to them on a slave ship. On the ship, Louise is abused by the slavers within a hidden torture room. Eventually driven to madness, she devours everyone on board the ship, believing this will make her human. This act is very reminiscent of stories within mermaid mythology, where it's common for mermaids to feed on sailors, or to themselves be eaten by humans hoping for some kind of magical benefit. However, this desire Louise feels towards eating humans is likely more than just influence from the old stories. Cannibalism is, after all, one of the main symptoms of red-eye disease. This connection is made all the more clear by the description of her shade form found in the original novella version of her story.
A brilliantly colored light that burns a fruitless flower. Did its despaired screams reach God? Eventually, an egg-like shape formed amidst the thrashing snakes. The egg, nurtured by the surrounding snakes, grew bigger and bigger. Its surface cracked and began to peel off like fruits. The peels formed two huge wings, and within the wings, the upper half of the girl's body grew on the middle of the egg.
The wings, the egg, the appendages described like snakes. All of this sounds exactly like the goddess born in the second ending of Drakengard. While the model we see in-game doesn't resemble this, a look at the concept art shows that they were originally going to use this angel design. However, after several reiterations, the wings became less pronounced, until we're left with the appendages seen in the game. While the transformation was changed, what comes next is the same. Louise opens her mouth and sings a black song. Despite showing all of these symptoms, remarkably, Louise still retains her sense of self, and this is where the origin of her fairy tale takes focus. While Sebastian and the lighthouse lady Ursula are named for the Disney adaptation, the postman Hans is named for the tale's author, and Louise after a woman who never returned his feelings. Mermaids do not have souls, but like the mermaid in the original Andersen fairy tale, Louise refuses to harm the person she loves to save herself. After everything, she was still human.